Well, Tom, thanks for being here. Could you just start by introducing yourself, telling us a little bit about what you studied while you were here and what you've been doing since graduation?
Sure. Well, my name's Tom Murphy. I graduated in '09, December, with a public communication degree. Since then, just out of college, I kind of kept my same track. I was working at Papa John's delivering pizzas, so
Yeah.
I carried that in for the first 6 months while I was looking for a job. Not really sure what I wanted to do. There was so many opportunities, but a lot of comm majors will graduate and they start searching Munster for communication jobs, and that's not necessarily the right thing to do. So I did come across a company, Sanctuary Media Group. That's currently where I work now. I found that probably 6 months after graduation. It's local in North Canton, and I've been there now for two and a half years. I started off doing sales, trying to help the company grow. Sales is always a great opportunity for comm majors. It's certainly a good job, and you can do sales in anything, and the money's good too.
And you really prove yourself in sales.
Yeah,
too, right?
definitely.
I mean, it's
that's
like
kind of how I transitioned
fire.
that. Yeah, I transitioned that into my current position, which is the project manager there. I work full time as a project manager and an online marketing strategist.
Sounds so impressive.
It's so impressive, yeah. So that was really kind of my passion and what I was good at, and the company noticed that and just kind of promoted me to that job. So, at this point, there's nothing I don't do at that company. So that's where I've been, and that's where I'm at, and I love it.
Great, great. So is every day, and we've talked off camera that every day is just kind of something different, something new for you. So that idea, well, it's, what I don't do is easier to describe than what I do. So in just a few sentences, can you explain what does project management even mean?
Well, at Sanctuary, I manage 4 production people in-house. I manage, 3 or 4 programmers in-house and outsourced, multiple content writers, and many other people too when we need freelance people for other things. I manage that on a daily basis, have 40, 50 clients that I have to touch base with on a daily basis, and handle support and make sure we get their projects up and running and done in a timely fashion. So it's just kind of thinking on your toes and being able to adapt to a new industry every day and kind of do what's best for each client and have that in mind.
Now that you've been doing it for a few years and you've got kind of a lay of the land, what do you think is the most marketable, I mean, you're a marketer, right? I should ask you this question. What's the most marketable thing about being a communication major? Like, how can graduates come out and really sell themselves?
Well, I think I just said it, you can think on your toes, and I think just being personable, being able to adapt easily and be kind of a chameleon, and just kind of, being a comm major, you have a solid groundwork that says, we can just build up from the bottom and keep learning. So it's not like a comm major specializes in just one thing.
Right.
They're good at a lot of things, so you know a little bit about a lot of things, and you can carry that over into any sort of company or any organization that has a need. And it doesn't have to be a communication job. As you see, I don't have the word communication in my position whatsoever.
Right.
So I mean, you can just easily transition it into anything.
Just to kind of rewind a little bit, you haven't told us yet, what does Sanctuary Media Group do?
Well, first and foremost, we are an internet marketing company. But we also do web design. We do websites, in a nutshell. We help our clients succeed online, whether that's building a website, whether that's managing their website, managing their social media. We do SEO, which is search engine optimization. We do plenty of content creation, link building, you name it. Whatever is going to help the client succeed and make money ultimately with their website, we do.
Yeah, I'm guessing you didn't exactly take a lot of classes in college on search engine optimization, right? I mean, they don't teach that, or we don't teach that, very often.
Right.
So how did you did you find there was a big learning curve when you got into this position, or were there things from the major that prepared you to sort of learn on the spot, or was there something lacking that you think we need to work on?
Well, certainly, I wasn't a computer science major. That would have helped a little bit.
Right.
I did have a little bit of a background in marketing, so that kind of helped the learning curve too. But in comm, I mean, it just really prepares you to adapt well and learn and think on your toes. So it certainly helped. But there was a steep learning curve, and I think there's going to be a learning curve for anybody's career coming straight out of college. So the one thing I would say that would be great for comm to kind of focus on moving forward is social media. It wasn't a huge thing when I was in school, but you know, you may be teaching all that stuff now, but I just think learning to use the tools, you know, some ethics and best practices would be a huge thing, because there's full-time jobs now for people in social media, and it's everywhere, and every company should utilize it. So I think that would be something really good.
Yeah, when you were in school, I think social media was just the thing that they pushed to the interns, right? Like you young folks, take care of the social media. And now it's your whole industry.
Yeah, and Twitter wasn't very huge at that point. It was pretty much just Facebook, you know. But there's so much you can do now.
Yeah, great. So what advice then do you have to offer to, you know, the person who just chose communication as a major, or maybe the person who's 4 years in and thinks, oh my gosh, now what? What's next?
Well, I would say just trust your instincts. I mean, if you chose that, it's obviously something that you love, or it's a passion of yours. There's always something out there. As far as jobs, I mean, people are looking for jack of all trades anymore, especially in the workplace. They want people that are adaptable. So I think if you like to speak, if you like people, you're a people person, just keep following it, and it'll work out.
So sort of have that confidence to just pursue.
Have the confidence to pursue.
Great. Well, thanks so much, Tom.
No problem. Thank you.